What's up, people? So a little while back I ended up taking the Myers-Briggs test, also known as the MTBI test. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's a personality test and the results are divided into a total of 16 types. Sure, you might not fit 100% into any of these results, but you're gonna lean strongly towards one type than any other ones. So anyway, I hadn't really heard of this test before, shockingly, so I was told to just answer a few questions online and that's it. So I go online, I hop on, and I'm like, okay, let me ask you how many questions. Oh jeez! More than 60 questions? And yes, I had to answer honestly, but I ended up doing it anyway, so yeah. I got my results, and my results turned out to be INFJ. INFJ. I'm an INFJ. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what exactly do these letters mean, let me be real quick without boring you. You're either an introvert or an extrovert, so of course, introvert, that's not a surprise. N stands for intuition, and yes, a lot of times I do a lot of thinking and analyzing and big picture thinking kind of stuff. F stands for feeling because yeah, sometimes a lot of times I tend to go by my gut and emotion rather than logic. And the final letter stands for basically how you judge things, how you perceive the world around you, how you treat things around you. You're either perceiving or judging. If you're perceiving, then you're just very spontaneous. If you're judging though, you like to make a lot of lists and stuff like that. So I like to be organized. I like to make lists, and because if I miss an upload day, I get really upset at myself, and if I miss a workout, I really get upset at myself too. You know what? This does explain why I get pretty empathetic when I hear someone's sad story. I sometimes feel like I'm the counselor or something along those lines, because sometimes I feel like I can read through a person or a person's thoughts, or I can start analyzing them when they're starting to talk to me, or even through text messages. The problem is I end up overanalyzing everything, and I end up analyzing myself more than anybody else. And a great example is when I send a text message and I don't get a reply anytime soon. This is when I start wondering, did I say something? Was I mean to them? Did I say something the wrong way earlier? Are they upset with me? Are they angry at me because I said something? Or maybe it's because when I was a kid, I did something, and because I did that, it affected the way I sent that text message, the way I said it, and now that person is really upset with me? And this gets worse and worse and worse until they actually call you or text you and tell you, hey, you know what, actually, sorry about that, I was busy, I couldn't get back to you sooner. Sorry about that. And next thing you know, I look like an idiot because I've ended up fabricating all these scenarios that actually would never happen, and I end up apologizing. I apologize a lot. Like a Canadian. I can probably pass as a Canadian, maybe. I mean, I like hockey, but then again, I don't like the cold too much. But actually speaking of Canada, Mr. PMJT, if you know who happens to become president, is there a chance I can take up residence in your country? I mean, I'm just asking. I also realized that out of all the 16 types, the INFJs are the rarest, and to make it even, better or worse, I'm a male INFJ, so that makes it I'm an even smaller percentage right there. So I mean, it may be like 1% or less than 1%, but yeah, I'm in the 1%. I just don't think it's the 1% a lot of people really want to be in. But anyway, after reading everything about INFJs that I could, it was actually more relieving than anything, because I mean, it felt like somebody came up and told me, hey, you know what, you have superpowers and this is what they are. So I think that's pretty awesome. Although I thought I was Mr. Protein that had those superpowers of, actually that's for another video. Let's move on. And now I ask you guys, what type are you? Have you taken the test? If you have, please list it in the comments below. If you haven't, then I encourage you to just take the test just for fun and just tell me what results you got. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and share it. I have a couple more animated videos here, and to my left is my childhood experience when I was told that Santa Claus was fake. And to my right is another childhood experience of sorts about how it is to go back to school the first day of school and the trauma that goes along with it. So yeah, if you enjoy those, then please subscribe to my channel. Anyway guys, take it easy. I'll see you next time.